Hi, welcome to Sneha Ki Rasoi. Today we are going to be making my personal favorite Kesar chicken. For that, you're going to require a little bit of oil, jeera, lawang about 3 to 4, same amount of kali miri, 2 ilaichis, a little bit of dalchini, phool patthar, and javitri and tej patta. 2 to 3 tablespoons of ghee, 1 sliced onion, 2 chopped onions with 2 light green chilies and 5 cloves of garlic, 1.5 to 2 kilos of chicken with 3 to 4 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, 1 chopped tomato, 2 tomato puree, teaspoon of white pepper powder, a teaspoon of haldi, half a teaspoon of red chili powder, about 1 teaspoon of garam masala, 2 teaspoons of chicken masala and 2 teaspoons of dhania powder. I have used about half a teaspoon of salt. This is beaten yogurt. I've used lukewarm milk with a few strands of kesar, roasted and powdered kasuri methi and coriander. You are going to need oil, a little bit of oil to roast your akha garam masalas. Once the oil heats up, you need to add in your akha garam masalas and let them roast for a bit. Now we are going to add in the ghee. If you feel the ghee is less, you can add more. Once you add the ghee, you can add in your sliced onions and let them cook till they're slightly brown. Once your onions have started to brown a little, here I have onion, 5 cloves of garlic and 2 light green chilies which are not very spicy, and add that into your pan and let that cook till they turn translucent. Now you see that the onions have changed color. We're going to add in our chicken, which is already coated with or marinated with ginger garlic paste, and we'll stir it for a while till the raw ginger garlic paste smell does not go. Here we're going to let this cook for a while till the ginger garlic paste the raw smell starts going and it starts smelling a little cooked is when we'll add in the dry masalas. Giving it a quick robust mix before we add in the dry masalas. Now you see that the chicken has also changed color and the ginger garlic paste has cooked well into the onion. Now we're going to add these masalas. I've also put in the salt so that it has enough heat to cook, and give it a good mix. Always take a bigger pan when you're using bigger pieces of chicken so it's easier for you to mix everything, otherwise it's going to be a task and half of your things are going to be falling out of the pan. At this point, I'm going to add in the tomato puree. And what I normally do is, so that there's a bite to the chicken that you eat, I put in some chopped, very finely chopped tomatoes. So it gives it a light bite. Good stir. Let it all mix well with the masala. Now you see that the masala has started to leave oil. What you're going to do over here is you're going to add in the curd. Keep in mind, once you add in the curd, you keep mixing it so that it doesn't break into tiny granules, and keep stirring it. After giving it a good stir, you'll see that the oil has started to come up. It's already smelling so yum. Alright, now here in maybe a little bit of milk, I have added a few strands of kesar, and I'm going to add the kesar milk. This is lukewarm milk that I've used, and just add this in and give it a stir again. The chicken is almost cooked over here because it was done on slow. So now give it a good stir. After giving it a good stir, add in some kasuri methi. Here in the jar that I had pureed the tomatoes, I just added a little bit of water in that, and that water I'm going to add into this so that the chicken has enough water to cook. At this point, I'm just going to add a pinch of coriander and stir it well. Now at this point, we are going to put the lid and let it cook for a while. Say about 10 to 15 minutes. Now it's been about 10-15 minutes. Lift the lid. Wow. You see that the chicken has started to leave the bone, and that is how you know that your chicken is cooked. If you want the consistency to be a little more thicker, you can cook it longer. But this is the consistency that I want, so I'm leaving it over here. At this stage, what you're going to do is, you're going to add in the remaining coriander and put off your gas. Give it a good mix. And your chicken is ready.